Fly tipping in England is such a problem that council bosses say every year the rubbish could now stretch from London to Moscow. It's costing taxpayers millions of pounds a year to clean up. And as Olivia Kinsley found out, disposing of rubbish properly is now such an issue that it's become prey to organised crime.
We'll get gangs come out and dump rubbish literally, sometimes not just at the side of the road like here, but quite often in the middle of the road, late at night.
Take a short drive into the countryside and you'll soon find an unsightly pile of fly-tipped rubbish.
Old fridges, pieces of basketball net, sometimes garden waste, and quite a lot of commercial waste is dumped down here as well.
Martin Tett, who represents councils on the issue, says it's getting worse.
Over the last couple of years, we've actually seen an increase in fly tipping, and we think more and more of this is on an industrial scale. We're seeing gangs going around making large amounts of money, taking away normally commercial waste and dumping it in remote locations, either in towns or in the countryside.
For the family living next to this dumping ground, it's pretty unpleasant.
It looks messy, and whenever I take my dogs for a walk, it's always there. It's not very nice. Like, my dog's always sniffing around the rubbish, and God knows what's in it.
In recent investigations, ITV News has revealed the shocking scale of the problem. Some might think there's nothing wrong with throwing away a few rubbish bags or emptying a truck behind some houses, but it all adds up. There were nearly 500,000 incidents of truckloads of waste being dumped last year alone. It's a rise of 13% from the previous year, and the local government association says it's costing taxpayers £57 million to clear up. Courts can impose fines of thousands of pounds for fly tipping, but Keep Britain Tidy say that's not happening enough. They also think councils should be allowed to recoup some of that money to pay for the clean-up, but say the only real solution is education.
We have a campaign, Crime Not to Care, and that's to educate householders that they absolutely must do what the people here are doing, which is dispose of all of their waste, including building waste, legally by using legal waste carriers. And if you ask them what their waste carrier's licence number is and they don't have it, that should be a very short conversation.
There may be cheaper ways of getting rid of rubbish, but the cost to the countryside is dear. Olivia Kinsley, ITV News.